and I love it.
I like that Seal's going to go up against G.I. Jane.
Well, I don't know how many people got that reference, considering how you know, we're kind of boomers here. But here we go, exchange of nades. It is going to be Venom Legends with, I mean, against their opponents right there. And as you pointed out, XP, like looking at the circle, how are they going to rotate? How are some of these teams going to rotate? It's going to be a bloodbath. High Voltage is like, screw it, they're just jumping. Oh, that was so lucky. So lucky, but now Extreme, I believe his days are numbered.
Should I tell you what the giveaway was? Did you see that smoke coming out? That is his vehicle down there. So if that goes kaput, basically his idea of healing himself up is going to get in the nick of time, but it's going to be too late.
That's it. That is going to be it for High Voltage. He will unfortunately be claimed by the water. And now Carnage coming in a massive fire. They wanted to go for the early rotation before everyone else did, and as they pushed on in, Seal. Look at the fortification they have. It's a mobile fortification with cars, array. They got water to the back, but are they aware of T2K?
I wouldn't be surprised if they have one vehicle hidden in the water behind them. You never know. That would be just brilliant, as DRS Gaming are going to find themselves being eliminated in the 10th position with a decent 5 kills in game 1.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. You know, that's not bad at all. You want every single point you can get. Able getting knocked down from Z3us Esports. I believe that's the first time we've had a member from Zeus, apart from the first member I see get knocked down here. Again, I like the way A1 is trying to attempt to push this, but it's not looking good. 3 players knocked out. They are getting massacred by StalwartFlex and Venom Legends as well. And A1, unfortunately, they picked the worst time to cross on over, and only one player remains standing, and he's barely alive.
Beautiful play by StalwartFlex over here. The moment they saw the zone go down a bit towards the southwest, I'll come back to my point over here, because it looks like Sinister and Jax are in a world of trouble from both ends.
Jax, the only one left alive for the side of A1. He does manage to get a nade knock. Venom Legends getting eliminated in the second place, and now PN Crew rather, have come in to the fray. Ooh. And Jax, how long can he stay alive? He's going to try and make a run for it. He pushes on in, and for the time being, he's safe. He's safe.
Be very, very quiet, because he still is in the circle, and he's got to make sure he holds his position. T2K against all odds. Although they were spotted out, they were getting shot at. These guys are still a 3-man squad. Rated Jane and Utsarga are going to be carrying their torch forward.
Go for it, but just 2 players alive, and in the end, the nade will finish them off, and I do believe that is going to be the end of PN Crew.
Beautiful presence of mind on display by us, and yet they are picking their fights. Of course, Jax is just going to be hiding in the corner over there, trying to make sure he doesn't make a single sound.
They don't know, and here we go. T2K, they're going to strike, and they're going to unleash hell upon the Seals. Nades are going to be tossed on in, even though they don't have the line of sight because of the smokes. Doesn't really matter. They're still going to be barraging them with bullets, as Joel gets spotted out, and a bullet. One bullet is all that's needed from Wally to get the kill, but for the time being, Zeus will still stay alive. Seal now, what do they do? They're in a good spot. They're in a good spot, but they still need to ensure that T2K don't get the flank on them.
That is what fortifications are about. Now they realize they've dealt with that side. Now they're putting all their cars, basically barricading themselves up against T2K. But this is that little slope I was talking about. This is the little advantage these guys can have, and grenades are going to be the name of the game right now. Uzum over here has an idea of where Abel is. I think he just might be spotted. That fire is actually going to give it away. However, you need to be a bit more accurate.
He's out in the open. UCM is out in the open. He finally gets a knock onto Abel. Spots up Godless as well. Godless has no idea where he's getting shot from. A1 getting eliminated. Jax did a fantastic job for staying alive for as long as he did. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we are down to the final 3 team. It's T2K, it's Seal, it's Zeus. It's a 3v3v3 T2K. They have the beach. They have the little bit of elevation, like you pointed out. The circle, they can push on in. But for the time being, a bit of a lull, a little bit of a quiet before the storm.
Quiet before the storm, indeed. And just as the smoke is going to dissipate, they're going to be a little wary that, oh my goodness, Seal actually have a few vehicles still for cover right in front of them. However, you can still swim out a little bit and just, you know, get a couple of shots here and there. But this is what we're talking about. Grenades are going to be pivotal right now, but have a look at Godless' position. I like the fact that they threw a few smoke grenades up ahead, and now they are crawling there for safety. That flashbang just at the right point, just in case somebody was having a look at them, and there you have it. Killer goes down.
Oh god, this actually gets a knock on the Killer. And bear in mind, Zeus are at a disadvantage. Bear in mind, they only have 2 players alive.
Oh, that's gonna be a big
and they don't have the cover of that beach. And
Zol's out.
Somehow they're still pushing on it. Godless creeping and crawling. Zol will be taken down by the blue. Godless, he's all alone. He might be Godless, but if he believes in his ancestors or anyone, he's hoping to try and stay alive, and he's trying to go for the final fight, but T2K joined the fray, and they're going to get a knock, they're going to find two, and suddenly it's looking very grim for the side of Seal. They have only Zake alive, Godless alive, and it looks like Zake, can he survive? Can he get a res in? It looks like he might get a res in the nick of time, but that flank, that shot from T2K, that attack from T2K kept Godless alive for a few more seconds.
He must be thanking his lucky stars. He didn't even know, he didn't even ask for that, but T2K just chimed in at the right time, and well, Godless is still going to be in the fray. Now, mind you, he might be a solo member, but the fact that these two teams are going to clash with one another, I would not be surprised if he goes on towards the last two teams. But now, T2K and Seal are going to get, wait a second, Godless with a grenade of his own. That almost would have been devastating.
That was so very close, and look at how low the health is even for T2K. Wally just going for a swim while he's going to come on back.
Gotta wash the blood off, innit?
The res has come on in. I don't believe Seal managed to extricate themselves from what looked like they were, a pretty much done spot. Now, the 3v3v1, Godless wary of a potential flank coming on in from Rated Sir, but they're all going to be sticking together. They're going to wait this one out. Seal don't have to move yet. They have these vehicles in position. But T2K, they don't have any vehicles. They have to rely on no one finding them in the smoke, with Circle already in the water, Rated Sir bleeding out in the sand, and Jane crawling around.
Jane crawling it down. I love the fact that Godless is in position. He's just got to wait this out, as Uturka has been taken down by Wally this time, and now they do need to be a bit more aggressive. There you have it. The push is going to come in. Wally is going to be going up forward. Can he get the job done, though?
I think he's going to get a job done. It's all on Jane, and Jane is going to reply back, but Wally with the spray finishes him off, and now it's Ball. Godless pushing on in. He's going to find one. He's going to find two, and he doesn't get it. In the end, the 1v3, it could have been. It could have been, but Seal, they managed to steal it away. And Z3us Esports, they came so close, so gosh darn close. But in the end, it was not to be. I need a breather.
You're talking about being close. It was this close. It was one bullet. Had he connected that one bullet, it could have been a major upset. But of course, Z3us Esports, you saw them. And there you have a look at that. That is all the money that is going to go for the MVPs. That is what they get extra for winning the game. Of course, can't we just go and grab it? Can you just, maybe next time, as soon as we're off the...
If that's a sign of things to come,
I can't see you play.
There we go. If that's a sign of things to come, if that's how the rest of these games are going to be playing on out, I don't know if my heart can take it.
I mean, because...
I can only imagine what would have happened if actually Zeol also managed to be inside the circle over there. Because the thing that sort of did not work out in his favor was the grenade that came in. Because of that, he had to stay back for just a couple of seconds. He did not have the HP, and then he connected with the blue zone and he was taken out. Oh, in just a couple of inches, and had he followed Godless inside the circle, oh boy, that last fight between Seal and Z3us, that would have been totally different.
I have so much to talk about this these fights, to be honest.
I mean, again, you summarize it all together, that was just perfect play coming in from Godless, of course, because that trigger control, that discipline that, of course, he brought to the match was beautiful, and that